In this video we're going to discuss CRA models for whole number division with fractional quotients. So technically this is not fraction division, but this is kind of the intro to, or one of the earlier steps to fraction divisions. We're dividing whole numbers and we have a quotient or an answer that is a fraction. So for this one it's a mixed number. We could have written 5/2 as well, just to write it in fraction notation. But we're going to look at 5 divided by 2 is equal to 2 1/2 or 5/2. Okay. So we're going to go through kind of two different types of examples. Remember, there's two different types of division. We're going to look at fair sharing first, and then we'll look at measurement division. Okay, so we'll start with fair sharing. So we have these 5 objects. Again, that's our starting amount. With division, we want to divide by 2. So with fair sharing division, this 2 is telling us the number of groups that we want to divide this quantity of 5 into. Okay, and those groups have to remain equal throughout. Okay, so we'll just start going through. I'm just going to have my groups kind of down in the bottom corners. So this will be a group down here, that'll be a group over here. So our first move is to put one object or one stack into each of those two groups. And we're just going to do that over and over until we basically run out of pieces. Okay, so we're keeping these groups equal as we're sharing fairly, right? We're keeping those groups equal, we're keeping them fair. Okay, so then now each will get a second one. Okay, so now each is quantity 2. And then I'm left with, I have this one piece that's left over. I can't put it over here or over here because that's not fair sharing that way. All right, so what we're going to do is break this apart, or break this in half, because then it'll be 2 equally sized parts here, and we'll give each group one of those halves. Okay, so here we had to start with 5 divided into 2 groups, and then we're looking at what is the size of each group. Each group has a size of 2 1/2 of these stacks or units. Okay. So move these over. I'll do a quick representational model. I'm just going to do circles here. Okay, so obviously use the connecting cubes here with stacks of 2, so I could easily break it into halves. So here I'm just going to do, with the drawings, I'm just going to do circles, because I can break a circle into half too. So again, I'm just going to move these down into these 2 groups. So I put one circle in each, and kind of keep track of that as I go along. And then a second circle in each. And again, I have this one left over, so I have to think of breaking this in half. So then each group will get a half of that circle. Okay, so now I've gotten rid of all those original 5, and my group size is 2 1/2 circles. Okay, and then obviously the abstract model will just be that equation on the top. Okay, and then for measurement division, remember, for measurement division, we're taking a measured amount every time we're creating groups with a measured amount. So with 5 divided by 2, we're starting with 5. With fair sharing, 2 was the number of groups. With measurement, 2 is going to be the size of each group. Okay, and then our answer for measurement division will be how many groups with that size of 2 we're able to create. So again, we have 5 different units here, our starting amount of 5. So I want to create groups with a size of 2. Okay, so take these 2, make that one group down here. So that's one group with the size of 2, so I still have some left over. So I'll take another group of 2 down here. And then here I have this one piece that's left over. Okay, so this is one group, this is one group. This portion is representing a half of a group that has a size of 2, right? Because I would need 2 of these stacks to make a group. I just have one of the 2 pieces I would need to make a group. So these are my 2 full groups, right? They each have 2 pieces in them, right? They each have a size of 2. Whereas this just has a size of 1, so this has half of the amount that I would need to create another group. So again, with measurement division, we're looking at how many groups with the size of 2 did I create. I have 1, 2, and then a half. This is a half of a group that has a size of 2. Okay. So that's the concrete model. For the representational model, Okay, so I have 5, and again, I need to create groups with the size of 2. So for this, we can either draw like circles or boxes throughout, or we can, use some different colors. I'll just use some different colors to shade these in. Okay, so I made those 2 black, so that's one group that has a size of 2. This red, right, so there's another group that has a size of 2. And then I have this leftover amount. Okay. So here's one group, right? This is one group. One group. This is one group. This, right, I would need another circle to make a full group with a size of 2. So since I have one of the 2 parts that I need to make that full group, this is half of a group of 2. Okay. So then again, my total will be, right, 1 plus 1 plus a half is going to be 2 and a half. Okay. And then again, for the abstract model, for the measurement division, will just be the same as the fair sharing, where we have the equation of 5 divided by 2 equals 2 and a half.